All right, boom, check me out. You already know what it is. You hear the sirens going off right now. Wolves are running through your streets like a Tomb Raider. You were scrambling. You got caught lacking because you was walking through the streets thinking you were safe. But you in the slums, you in the hood. So you gotta stay prepared at all times. You were looking for anybody else lacking. You find a gun. You realize that this is your hope to get out the hood. But the problem is, you got caught lacking again. And now you just gonna stare at the wolf. You gonna keep staring. You just gonna sit there? This is why y'all die, I swear to God. What's popping off, everybody? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the new series that we're starting here called Missed Out Mangas. Now this is the first series that we're gonna work on, a post-apocalyptic world based in the distant future of Japan called Rebuild World. Now the first thing that we're actually gonna talk about in this series is of course the world. Now I'm not gonna spoil too much, but we're gonna basically focus on two of the main parts of the story. The first part is where we find a protagonist in Slum City, where a whole bunch of adventurers who haven't caught their lucky break are trying to get that one relic to get them out. And Kuzusuhara City ruins, where our protagonists and of course other adventurers try to find their money. So of course this being an apocalyptic world, there are some dangers that our protagonist is going to face, such as mecha wolves, old war security, and adventurers who are trying to get at that grip. And now it's time to learn about our heroes. This is Akira, hometown from the slum city itself. Akira is a young orphan from the slums who's just trying to start out and make it through the mud, trying to escape the hardships of life by scraping enough old world relics to get this money and to earn his adventurer's license. This is Alpha. Alpha's an old world AI who basically finds Akira running around through the slums and tries to help him, but of course at a great cost. Now it's time to get into the meat and potatoes of this manga, the story. Now not every dynamic duo starts off as friends, and of course with Akira being so young-minded, he isn't going to listen to Alpha either, especially not off rip. Now Alpha is trying to save his life. She does warn him about the dangers that's around him currently. He doesn't want to listen until the very last moment, which leads us to this amazing album cover. Hey, don't this kind of remind you of something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just a little something. But after Akira realizes that she's trying to help, he's also trying to have her understand why he didn't listen to her at first. He has been betrayed before, and he will never allow himself to get stepped on again or thrown away like that ever again. So she forms a certain type of trial period. Let's enter a contract and you can see what I'm trying to do for you. But of course Akira knows that everything comes with a cost. But he overall agrees and decides to work with her. But one false step and he's done with her. And thus how our dynamic duo starts. Of course I can't tell too much, I don't want to spoil it for you, especially if you get interested, but now it's time to go to the next session. Why this might be for you. And I'm not even gonna cap, you really should get involved with this story. Within the first couple of pages, you are gonna get captivated because of the action that it really throws you into. And on top of that too, you kind of want to read more because you want to see what's going on. The characters are actually likable. They really grow with the main characters, Akira and Alpha, and they show Akira how it's okay to trust people around him. And the deep and detailed world is my favorite part about the story because it reminds me so many series that we might have played, like Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas' story, basically you see how people in the wasteland are trying to escape the hardships of life, trying to get that grip up, trying to get their money up, you know what I'm saying, so they can enter New Vegas and enjoy luxury until they gamble it all away and get kicked the fuck out regardless. And then on top of that too, you might even see a little bit of resemblance with Kuzusuhara ruins to the capital wasteland because of the same dangers that we faced as wastelanders. Akira faces them as well, as he's trying to find relics in the ruins, just like we were trying to. And on top of that, you might even see a hint of cyberpunk, all due to the fact because, you know, a lot of technology that you see in the story kind of resembles a little bit of technology that you saw in cyberpunk as well. And I'm gonna stop it right there because I want y'all to enjoy the story for yourself. It currently is ongoing, 16 chapters, and don't even forget about the light novel. Now please stay around because I got one more surprise for you before you go.